He's been making a huge impact lately.
It's gonna ruin his momentum.
And Irish whips are sick.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the best WWE fan podcast in the world. Welcome to Beyond the Square Circle.
I don't remember.
Nope. It's okay. It's alright. We'll get it. We gotta practice now. We're good.
Okay.
We're gonna work on it.
We're gonna work on it.
Man, fuck this weekend. How about that? I want to say that.
It's okay. We got a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, some people are mad about it. I don't know. It was pretty good for me, as you can see.
It was decent. It was decent.
I just want to say, thank you, Jinder Mahal. You really made my birthday. You made my
that was WWE's present to you. It was Jinder winning. That's what I want to say.
The real. Oh, by the way, I'm Romeo, the real deal Montiel.
Double A in the building.
And then,
I'm gonna be the future champ. My nickname has been amended.
Anyways,
well, you have a chance to
redesign, rebuild, reclaim. That's what it's gonna be. That's my motto now.
Yeah. Oh man.
Let's get right into it, man. Backlash. Let's do
NXT. We're gonna talk about NXT.
All right.
Yeah.
NXT. All right. You want to start with NXT then?
Fuck yeah, I want to start with NXT.
NXT.
Because I gotta burn one of my T-shirts now.
So DIY, Matt's a big DIY fan.
Yeah, because they're awesome.
It was pretty messed up because we were talking about DIY last show, and
that was so true.
I don't think they're gonna win.
Yeah.
I think they'll move them up to the main roster. Nope,
that's it.
Not at all.
And they really disappointed him. It was a Ciampa beat up Gargano.
Yeah, Tommaso Ciampa. As the logo, the NXT logo was coming up on the screen, and then they swerved.
That was
everybody.
So perfect timing.
That was as much as fuck Tommaso Ciampa. That was probably one of the best heel turns I've ever seen.
What do you think? What do you think is the next step for him, man? I mean, like
a feud. It'll be a feud.
Between them. For a while. But are you gonna like them now that they're separate? They're single competitors now.
Maybe they see something. Then
they're both phenomenal wrestlers. First
of
all, they've been phenomenal for the longest time, and so the two of them can be as a tag team. They could be as single stars. Absolutely, they're phenomenal, both of them, and whatever NXT is going to do with them is going to be good.
That's good. And
hopefully, it don't come to SmackDown because then it might be a shit fest.
I personally don't like it because I feel like the competitors on NXT, the single competitors, it's just to me it's just only Bobby Roode's really taking over that platform.
I do agree. Yeah,
and I think now that these two split, there's more of a story to it. Now they can both elevate the whole single competitors, and you never know, like they can get back together maybe on Raw or SmackDown in the future. But I think this is good for NXT. It's definitely giving more viewers for NXT. Now it's like, oh wow, these two
like
guys
that
that people loved a lot. It's good to have them do that, and I think it was the right move. So
I don't think it was the right move, but it was good.
I mean, we'll see what they do with it.
Because I feel like NXT has been. I mean, to be honest, NXT I think has been kind of dying down.
Yeah, NXT.
There's all the big stars that went up. So
Shinsuke left.
So right now they have to start over again with new wrestlers and new personalities.
I mean that's kind of the nature of NXT. I feel like NXT is very seasonal, I guess, and it's they have there was. At first, there was the all the female wrestlers, Charlotte and Sasha and Bayley and Becky, and all of those female superstars were in NXT, and then they all went up. So it was like, okay, the women's division was really lacking at that point. They kept Bayley, that was good. And then they had, then it was like the male stars time, where it was people like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and Finn Balor and Samoa Joe and Shinsuke all fighting for the title. Then they all kind of went up. Then recently we had the tag teams where the Revival and DIY in there, Authors of Pain,
or even Enzo and Cass.
Enzo
and
Cass
were in there a little bit. The Vaudevillains were really good in NXT.
So it's gonna be
very
they're
seasonal.
Clean slate now.
They've got they'll build another division up, and then those guys will go up, and then another division will come up, and
probably the last few people to maybe gonna make that next step to the main roster be Sanity.
Yeah,
or Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode and Sanity.
Sanity.
Last couple. I mean, they've been both making an impact on NXT, and I think their time will probably come. I'm thinking maybe like I think they're gonna be around for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be very soon. They're gonna come up.
Yeah,
I'm thinking towards like Royal Rumble.
I feel like NXT needs to keep Bobby on the title for a little bit longer. Yeah. If they can get Ciampa and they can get Gargano in there, that would be good. Hideo Itami, they can keep him in there. That'll be good.
He's pretty good. His match with Bobby Roode was actually.
It was pretty decent.
It was good, yeah.
It wasn't the match of the night.
It was not. No, I agree.
Honestly, the UK Championship match was
and I was actually getting to
I didn't see that.
I
didn't see that.
It
was really good.
You've got to go watch that.
Really,
that was the match of the night. For me.
UK, like their style of wrestling is very. It's a lot of grappling. So it's very.
So it's like technical wrestling.
Yeah, but they also do like the indie style wrestling where it's just like a lot of just crazy movement and stuff with all of their moves. Yeah. And it's just I mean the two of them are awesome.
Yeah.
So is it like I was about to say X division, like cruiserweight division like style or
sort of, but not as much high flying.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Not as much high flying.
But it's cool, man. I like it a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Really good match. Really good match. And a title change. So
it was a title change in that too. But any last comments NXT? Did you guys watch the Asuka match?
I kind of passively watched it. Yeah. It was still a good match, and Asuka obviously came out looking really strong.
Yeah,
pinning both of them.
She I don't know when her time's gonna be up for NXT too. She's been around since. I mean, Bayley was probably still there when she was around, wasn't she?
She beat Bayley for the title.
So, I mean, she's been
like
around
made
for
Bayley
a while.
pass out.
I think women's division in Raw and SmackDown's kind of. I mean, Raw. I would say Raw's probably better than SmackDown right now.
You think?
I don't know. I think Alexa Bliss has been carrying that division so far.
Yeah.
On Raw, but the SmackDown division's been really good.
As a whole, the SmackDown division's a little better. The Raw division's standing out more because of Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because right now they just have Sasha. Sasha's just, she's been feuding with Alicia Fox.
That match with Alicia Fox, like those guys. Yeah. I think they're better wrestlers than the ones on SmackDown in my eyes. I think.
Yeah. Really?
I think so. I just don't
Raw,
see.
The Raw women?
Once again,
I don't think so.
It's kind of flipped now for that. SmackDown has Charlotte, who's very good.
She's good.
Becky, who's very good.
Yeah, of course, she's the best.
So,
yeah.
And so SmackDown has two of the best. But Raw as a whole in that division has, I think, more solid wrestlers because of Sasha and Alicia. And Emma's injured, but Emma's there.
Bayley's good too.
Bayley's really
Alexa's
good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So in my eyes, I think the wrestling aspect of it is a lot better on Raw, and I don't know. We'll see where Asuka. I mean, it'd be cool if she came in right now, but I think they're gonna hold off on her for a bit.
She'd probably be go to Raw.
I don't know.
Yeah, Raw's kind of I don't know.
Because Raw also
Raw's all over the place right
Emma's
now.
gonna be back. Summer Rae still hasn't debuted on Raw.
Yeah.
She's
or Lana.
Well,
she's supposed to come back,
SmackDown.
really?
Summer Rae just got cleared,
Oh wow!
So she just recently got cleared for in-ring action, but they don't have storylines for her, so she's not there. But we should talk about Backlash.
Yeah, let's get to Backlash, guys. Backlash, it's pretty crazy. It was in Chicago, so the crowd was pretty livid. I mean, I had a couple friends there that had a really good time. I know. Let's start off. The first match of the night was Shinsuke versus Dolph. I personally thought this was a pretty good match myself. I thought it was, it kind of showed how much Shinsuke was willing to take to go the distance with, proving who he is as a person, as a wrestler, which I think is a great way to debut. And at the end, Shinsuke won. I had no idea Shinsuke did MMA either, which was interesting to learn. And they both have wrestling, both him and Dolph had wrestling background, so I think that chemistry was really good, and I don't know, I liked it a lot, man. It was a lot of reversals, a lot of strikes that were countered, and it was a fast-paced match.
It was a good match. However, it did not live up to the hype.
Yes,
for me.
I do agree.
I really as much as they really build it to be like, this is Shinsuke's first match, it was underwhelming for a Shinsuke and Dolph match, which should have been over 4-star match. And I agree. It was good. It wasn't great.
It wasn't great. Yeah.
And I really felt like it was going to be great, and it was going to be one of the highest rated matches of the night. But
yeah, it was overrated. Like decent. I was expecting way more from that match, especially coming from these two. Like, but I don't know if maybe WWE held because I felt like Shinsuke could have done more, but I feel like he didn't showcase much in the match. Yeah. But
I can see that. Okay. I get you.
I mean, it's his movesets are, like I said earlier before the camera, it's a lot of knees and like kicks
but
and stuff, and it's really.
But that's
the strong style.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the Japanese
strong style.
That's how that is.
It's different.
He doesn't. It is different.
He's not a high flyer.
Yeah.
He's not really grapply that much. It is his moveset is very much strike based. So it's just it was an okay match. Like it was probably like a 3-star.
In the same way, I think Dolph's the same type of style. That's why I liked it a lot, because Dolph does a lot of strikes too.
And he's not really a high flyer yet.
So and that's why I thought it was good to see.
It'd be cool to see them kind of clash a little bit more. I don't know that I would necessarily want to see a bunch more matches, but at least have good clashes. Like we'll get to SmackDown, but they've announced Money in the Bank. I would like to see a clash between the two of them in the Money in the Bank match. That'd be cool.
That'd be interesting to see what they can do. Well, we already know what Dolph can do, but
Shinsuke
in there
more. Man, I don't know. We'll see. Shinsuke's been pretty. I mean, he's only had 2 matches now, but I think he's gonna do something.
He's not impressing me so far. Just to let you know,
gotta give him more matches. You gotta give him.
I'll give him a chance, but he's really not impressing me right now.
It's all right. Let's move on to the next match. It was a tag team match for the belt for the champ. It was interesting, man.
I love that. I thought
the match of the night.
That's seriously. that match.
My thing is the whole disguises, dude. I can't take it seriously.
Like, you can't tell me you didn't laugh at that. Come on. And the commentary team made it even better. JBL going, guys, I think that's Tyler Breeze. Like, that match.
I guess. It's just
Tyler Breeze rolling.
He was a janitor, and then he became a grandma.
Oh man.
I mean, it's all right. It's funny.
Breezango is becoming the new Day. As far as the comedic tag team, they are really taking on that comedic role well. I think,
and they're doing a good job too. Yeah. I really like them.
Their match was very good. I do have to admit that. That whole match had it was a lot of high flying, a lot of suicide dives.
It was fast paced, and it was really good. Like there was drama in the match. It's everything that you want in a 5-star match. I thought it was.
I don't know about 5 stars.
I thought it was a 5-star, dude.
5-star.
It was
maybe a 3.5, 4. Pretty good. I don't think any of this
pay-per-view was like okay, but
for me, not good. Not good.
But talking about the match, like I thought it was really
match
good.
of the night for me.
Yeah, it was match of the night. Yeah,
I could see that.
Which is sad considering the people that they had on the card, and Breezango and Usos were the match of the night.
You wouldn't expect that to be the match of the night.
I would have thought that this was going to be the 3rd best match of the night. And that Shinsuke and Dolph was going to be better, and then AJ and Kevin Owens was going to be better. And no, this match, compared to those 2 matches, this match was much better.
It was good. I like that they're pushing them.
I would have liked Breezango to win.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But I think they will win.
But they just lost.
They lost on SmackDown.
They lost on SmackDown. I mean, I'll bring it up right now if you guys want. Do you guys? I mean, what do you guys think is next for that? Since Usos won on SmackDown, I mean.
What's next for the Usos?
Yeah. Do you think the New Day is gonna come in and do something with
they're gonna be.
And then my next question to that is, who do you think is the best tag team in this new era, the Usos or the New Day?
Just between those two?
Probably picking any. Oh.
I mean, I think those are the top 2 teams right now in my eyes. I don't see anybody really better than them. Other than the Hardys.
Yeah, I was gonna say Matt and Jeff.
But not counting them. Yeah, you gotta give New Day
as far as SmackDown goes, yeah, they're obviously the top.
New Day is the top because for that team to main event on multiple Raws, like Raw after Raw after Raw, and then keep the ratings up. Yeah, they still relevant.
Yeah,
you got to give it to the
They haven't been on
Day.
TV in what 2 months, something like that, or a month and a half.
And they still when they were out, they still put them in like I know they helped out Roman Reigns, John, or I don't know which one. There was like a time where like he just helped out Roman and Dean, against the Authority or something like that.
And go ahead.
They were still like they're still part of like the story with Roman, and I think that they're they have.
The thing with the New Day, they're really good. They were really good heels and they're really good faces.
Yeah, they can do.
So
both.
Usos is just now trying out the heel, and they're doing good.
Really well
we just have to be patient with them. So
I agree.
Gotta wait on that.
But I think
is the age?
I don't know. They never explained that too.
What is it?
I don't know. But I think New Day is gonna come back probably soon, and see how the Usos and New Day be very interesting. My other thing was during Backlash, man. There was a lot of languages. It's a lot of they did Mandarin Chinese, which was crazy.
All of the
They did I don't know the language for India. I think it's Punjabi. Hindi.
Yeah.
They're different ones. Punjabi is a dialect.
I just think it's very it's awesome where this WWE has gone from just English, now it's like
and then it was like English and Spanish, and then it's like English, Spanish,
like,
German
like
now.
The whole time, I think it was Corey Graves was just naming all the I forgot who was. He named all these countries. Just man, this is a lot of countries, dude. And
I mean, it's worldwide now.
I know.
Like, WWE has become the top. It's become the NFL.
It is the the top.
If you're gonna be a wrestler, your aim is wanting to be in the WWE because it's become such a big company.
I'm sure there's people that'll argue that New Japan is like that, but New Japan is very popular in Japan and definitely more popular than WWE is in Japan, but they are not very popular in the U.S.
The
U.S. is, or WWE is very popular in the U.S.
and
Canada,
that's the key.
In Mexico,
that's the key.
In all of Europe, they're popular in Asia.
And then they're spreading to the U.K. and all that, and overseas.
A lot of the big name, wrestlers that are, Finn Balor, Shinsuke now. If it wasn't for that, spread, I don't think his guys would ever be there.
Yeah, exactly. The WWE really is the spot where the biggest guys come to. Wrestle. It's like
at the top.
They get big and then they go to the WWE.
Yeah, exactly.
If they don't start in WWE.
I like it a lot, man. I'm glad to see they're doing that a lot. We'll get into a little bit later about that.
Who's the next match?
Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin. How'd you guys? I thought it was a really good match. I thought they both elevated each other very well. I
don't
know. You don't like any of them?
I like Sami Zayn and I like Baron Corbin. I just thought they could have. I don't know that match. That match didn't.
It was a good match for the two of them. It again wasn't this great, grand, spectacular match or anything like that. But as far as the two of them go, it was a good match for the two of them. Sami Zayn winning was a shock. I did not expect them to win. I was convinced Corbin was going to win, but Sami ended up winning that match, and that was a good surprise.
I picked Sami Zayn to win, but I didn't expect him to win.
Do you like that Sami's winning, because and he won on SmackDown too, because he won 2 wins over Baron now? Is that better for Sami or is that worse for Baron? It's good
better for Sami.
I think it's good for both of them because even when Sami Zayn won the second time, Baron Corbin just
he won by DQ, so it still made Corbin strong.
And then Baron Corbin beat the hell out of him. So it still made Baron Corbin important, you know what I mean? So I think it didn't hurt any of them.
Okay. Cool.
Definitely didn't hurt Corbin, and it helped Sami.
It helps Sami. Yeah.
When was the last time he won a match that was a tag match?
Oh my God.
It's been a while.
I agree. But I'm liking Sami Zayn a lot, man. He's doing really good.
Yeah.
let's go to the women's division. It was the six woman tag team match.
There you
go. Yeah,
you got it.
I'm just gonna get right to it, man. James Ellsworth. I don't know what the hell they're doing with this guy and Carmella, and I'm
You don't
really
like it?
annoyed. I don't know. I don't see his purpose there, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
He's there to get heat. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
He's like a Vicky
He's there
Guerrero.
he's there to. He may not have much effect, but he's there
to. He helps or worsens.
No,
Carmella?
I think it helps.
I think he absolutely helps her be a heel.
Really?
Because
Okay.
when he comes out and
Mhm.
gets in the ring and he's dressed up like just
Yeah.
the biggest wannabe rapper whatever in the world.
But he's like the smallest guy calling out people, like saying
like,
stuff in their face.
talk,
Like, who are you? You know,
trying
what I
to
mean?
talk like a gangster
Yeah,
and telling
exactly.
people to shut up and saying,
I guess.
bow down to the princess of Staten Island. It absolutely helps.
It helps
It absolutely helps
yeah.
the character.
Yeah.
I guess so.
And she still looks strong because she's
she
still
does.
doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does look pretty good. She's done good.
She's
too.
pinned Naomi
but-
twice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
pretty significant.
Although I didn't like they had her submit to Becky Lynch on SmackDown.
Yeah,
That was
I saw
pretty.
that too.
Yeah, I thought that was
Yeah.
pretty dumb.
Yeah,
But,
it did kind of kill it a little bit.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But Becky Lynch made Natalia tap at Backlash.
No, other way around.
Or-
Oh, the other
Natalia
way
made
around. Yeah,
Becky
yeah.
tap.
Natalia made
Yeah.
Becky
Natalia made
Lynch,
Becky
yeah.
Lynch. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Told you
That's
to
what I meant
take
to
the
say.
submission. Call that.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
you did. You did call that.
Yeah.
You did.
It's the only one that made
Point.
sense. only person that made sense to eat a pin or
Oh.
get submitted or anything was Becky
Oh
Lynch. That's
man.
it.
Yeah, if you could take a sharpshooter, you're a champ. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. That looks deadly. She makes it look like
That's
painful.
straight,
Yeah.
that's straight from
She
the
just
heart
has-
dungeon.
yeah.
Straight from the heart dungeon.
Because
Usually
you're
she's
supposed
got-
to sit on the move, not like The
Yeah.
Rock who stands and like.
Yeah,
just like-
exactly,
that's
yeah.
not a sharpshooter.
Yeah, when they actually get it and then sit to
Yeah,
where they're
that's the
squatting
And she
and
does it like on an
Yes.
angle too. Like
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
like you know.
You
bends
have to do
more.
it like that to
Yeah.
make this move seem like it's
Mhm.
actually
Yeah,
hurts.
I
You
don't
know what I
like.
mean?
I don't like Becky Lynch's.
you don't like the
submission.
disarmer.
It's just
I
kinda
I
would
like
like
it.
Well,
like
I
it.
like the arm bar. I don't like the way
Yeah,
that she does it because the
yeah.
way that she does it
just
would
looks-
not
yeah.
in any way.
Mhm.
If you tried to do
Yeah.
an arm bar like that in the UFC, someone would just take your foot and just break it.
Yeah.
Like it's one of the worst possible ways to do an arm bar. Alberto Del Rio had a great arm bar.
Oh yeah, his great
And
arm.
and
Yeah.
if she would modify it, it would look good. But it's one of the stupidest looking arm bars. In the
I
world.
like it. I don't know.
It looks weak. You
Yeah.
could easily
I don't
slip
know.
out of it.
It's just she's just lifting your arm, and
I mean, it's like when she did it to Carmella. She's heavier than Carmella. She's like bigger,
I
so
couldn't see her do
it
that
works.
to- I couldn't
But
see her do
still,
that to,
I
like
mean-
Nia Jax or something.
I mean,
Yeah.
of course you can't.
No, she did it.
It'll
To,
make
someone did it to Nia Jax. Someone
the arm bar. Oh.
Someone's made Nia Jax submit. Who was
No
it?
way. I don't
Yes.
think Nia
Yes.
Jax ever
Yep,
submitted.
yep.
We gotta look that
I'll
up.
look it up right now.
That'd be-
Was this?
But that would
NXT?
hurt her.
No,
That would
no.
hurt her character so much.
Yeah,
She's supposed
Hold
to be
on.
this powerhouse, and she's
Uh,
tapping out.
I just
What
don't.
kind of
I,
the hell?
I don't know. Like Carmella's,
mean Nia Wax.
Carmella's submission looks deadly too.
Carmella.
She, like,
what
wraps
was
her
her
The thing
arms.
she
submission?
just screams during it. Yeah.
She like no, hers is an armbar too. She like wraps her legs and like.
It's
grabs
like an
her arm.
entire.
It's like an
entire
anaconda,
thing.
like crazy
Mhm.
ass. I don't know what it is, but it is definitely crazy. Women have some crazy. I mean, the figure eight is just
Mhm.
insane. But yeah, you want to keep looking for that?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep looking for it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get on to the next.
Yeah,
topic.
just go ahead.
All right. It was. I mean, I know you want to get on this. Kevin Owens versus
What?
AJ.
I like the match.
It was just like
Kevin Owens wore red, white, and blue,
again, it was
I
just
didn't like the
lackluster
finish, but I like
match.
it.
and Kevin. I
and
mean,
I
Kevin
didn't-
Owens. I'm gonna say Kevin Owens wore red, white,
Yeah.
and blue. He also did the ankle lock.
Oh,
You
did he?
guys saw that? Yeah.
I didn't.
So
like
what
I
is
said, it was just,
what is he like?
He's just taking
Freaking move
everyone's-
stealer,
yeah,
like
he's taking
KO,
everyone's
the
stuff,
move stealer. Like
And AJ lost in the count out, so it was,
I didn't like the finish, but I thought the match could have been better, but I thought it was a pretty decent match.
I thought it was a good
pretty
match too.
match.
I didn't like the finish at all.
Mhm.
I thought it could have ended, but again, you know, I think they're trying to keep that feud going for a while. I think it's gonna be cool to see them, you know, go at it.
Go at it, yeah.
And yeah.
So the Raw after WrestleMania, it was a 6-woman tag match. It was Bayley, Dana Brooke, and Sasha Banks versus Charlotte Flair, Emma, and Nia Jax.
Mhm.
And Nia Jax submitted.
Are you serious?
Yes. I'm telling you, she's submitted.
That's the most dumbest thing they...
She's also done. She's been beaten by submissions on live events, but that doesn't count. But yes,
that's the most dumbest thing you could do to her character.
She's lost via submission before.
That's the dumbest thing you could do to her character.
It was actually, now that I think about it, I think it was Sasha Banks
who put the Banks
Banks statement.
I think it was a modification of the Banks statement because I don't think she did the backbreaker and the flip. I think she just did the crossface or whatever.
Yeah.
It is a crossface.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's the most dumbest thing you could do to her.
But I told you.
How are you gonna book a powerhouse like her?
Yeah.
I mean, she looked like.
Powerhouse shouldn't really tap.
And then you have her submit.
Tap or anything like that.
Are you serious?
Then again, freaking Daniel Bryan made Batista tap, so I guess anything is.
Well,
possible.
that was like that's like a David Goliath. A little bit different.
Yeah,
that was a WrestleMania moment. Yeah. So that has, you can do that.
I suppose.
But like on a random Raw.
On a random Raw, you just have Nia Jax just tap.
But back to
Kevin Owens.
Yeah,
AJ.
Kevin Owens and AJ.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier, it was a great match. We just didn't like the way it finished. I mean,
it just the finish left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
it was a good match. It just I'm guessing they don't want AJ to take the fall.
Yeah, well, it did leave a way to.
That makes sense.
To make both of them go. Like,
for Kevin to retain, for them to continue, if they wanted to continue a U.S. title thing, they could.
But this is my point with the rematches, man. So are they gonna have a rematch at SummerSlam?
Hopefully,
maybe
that would be a good.
Depends who wins. It depends
awesome.
who wins the briefcase. I think. If I don't know who the hell is gonna win.
Rusev.
If he's put into the that would actually be I
think Rusev was gonna win the briefcase.
I think it's gonna be Baron Corbin.
He's supposed to. Rusev's supposed to come around that time, supposedly.
Yeah, I just don't.
And he's been asking for a title match.
I think he'll. I don't know, man. We'll see. I really don't know who's gonna win. That's gonna be a good. And the only person that's won the Money in the Bank title, I feel that match is only Dolph. So it's very interesting to see.
But if picking from that bunch,
I never thought Sheamus would have won again. That was random.
Yeah. Probably never thought that like Damian Sandow would win.
Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah. I don't know.
I like Sandow.
Sandow, I don't know where he's at anymore.
He just quit TNA actually.
Someone convinced me that Elias Sampson is not just Damian Sandow.
What do you mean? Oh, he looks like him?
Oh, he looks exactly like him.
I could see why. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it.
Yeah, we'll get to that though.
Let's get to the big main event.
You mean the shitty main event?
The Maharaja.
Because it was not big.
The reason why I'm right here with this bad boy. I called this from like what, a month or two
You did,
ago?
man. I did not see this coming. But okay, the match was decent, but I loved the finish.
Thank you.
I did love the finish.
The match was not decent. It was a lackluster match because neither of them are particularly amazing storytellers as far as matches go. I mean, we saw that with Randy and Bray. None of those matches weren't all that good. And this is, I mean, I get this is WWE going all in on trying to get the Indian market.
Yeah.
But if this doesn't work and the Indian market doesn't explode and they get all of this international attention and all of that, this is the biggest waste of a title change.
I don't think so. Let me tell you why.
Jinder Mahal
I don't
is
think
the
so.
50th WWE champion now.
Yeah.
You're telling me Jinder Mahal got that milestone of being the 50th WWE
I don't think so.
champion.
Let me tell you why. Because
how is it not?
Even if
he was a jobber a month ago.
Don't think about the promotion, but the heat that he got from it was crazy.
Yeah.
The heat that he got from it was crazy.
Because nobody wants him to have the title. Nobody.
But the fact is, people are making noise about it.
My thing is, he's playing that perfectly. He's saying, "Oh, you guys hate the way I look. You guys."
But it's not that. Nobody hates the way that he looks. Nobody hates the way that he talks.
People are gonna. It's just like Roman Reigns.
He's a boring wrestler.
The more heat that he's gonna get, the more.
I honestly think he's a better wrestler than Roman.
Nah, come on. Get out of here. No.
You're just saying that.
Get out of here. Get out of here. There's no way.
You're just saying
Jinder is a decent wrestler.
Jinder is a good wrestler, dude.
He's a decent wrestler.
What does Jinder do that makes him a main event wrestler.
I'm not saying he's a main event.
He is a main event wrestler. He's
as far as his wrestling
exactly.
is decent. But his personality is
he doesn't have a good his personality is. Oh, you don't like me for the way that I talk. You don't like the way that I look.
But he's getting heat.
This is
he's
everyone.
Getting heat.
Everyone.
He's getting heat.
No, it isn't.
That's what people. But that's what.
I don't care about the way that he talks, and I don't care about the way that he looks. But I don't think he deserves the title because he's not a good wrestler. He's not a main event wrestler. You have the 6 guys that are in the Money in the Bank match right now deserve that title more than he does. Randy Orton deserves that title more than he does. There are so many more wrestlers that you could put with that title that would do that would do better than that.
No,
he does not deserve that title.
I don't agree that you're not being a good wrestler. If you are entertaining, if you are entertaining, you can be a champion.
We don't know that.
He is entertaining.
He could be entertaining in India. You never.
Whenever that's what I'm saying.
Okay, if you compare his wrestling with the Miz. Miz is not a great wrestler.
Thank you.
Miz is not a great wrestler. He is not.
Kidding me.
His matches are boring.
You don't like his style of wrestling.
No, it's the same with Jinder though. They both have traditional wrestling. They both have traditional wrestling.
Jinder's wrestling is he does a couple knees and then the Singh brothers interfere. No, they don't.
I don't think so, bro. Like, I don't know.
I mean, like we said earlier, Shinsuke has the same type of style.
No, because Shinsuke's style is not a bunch of knees and then 2 lackeys interfere and then he does his finisher.
But that's how.
That's the point of the heel. The point of the heel is the group helping him win.
So many other heels that can do better jobs.
I agree. Kevin Owens doesn't need a heel. I mean, when he had Chris Jericho,
and that was a shitty part of him. But now Kevin Owens being the heel that he is and finishing the matches that he doesn't need a team. Kevin Owens is a great example of a heel. Braun Strowman is a great example of a heel. Braun Strowman doesn't need other people.
No,
he just kills everybody.
I get that, but I think this is like.
Okay, what do you call? Okay, when Triple H was a heel, and I'm a big Triple H fan. Yes. When he had Evolution to DX, his groups help him out all the time.
When he was in those groups, the groups helped him out. Yeah. Triple H had long periods of time where he did not have groups.
Okay, but
very.
But he was always helped.
Yeah. No, he was
or he
not.
cheated. That's the point of the heel.
He always had stuff
I'm not saying
that's the point of the heel.
Heels shouldn't cheat. I think heels should. But when every single match that Jinder has won, it has been the same exact.
Okay, I agree.
Thing.
I think the thing is,
it's the same complaint people have with John Cena. Of every single match, he'd get beat up, and then he'd do his 5 moves, and then he'd win, and it got boring.
I think that's different.
I think
that's way different. That's way different.
These are Jinder's 3 moves of doom, or he does some kicks, and then the Singh brothers interfere, and then he does a Colossus and wins. Those are 3 moves of doom.
The thing we were saying about the groups that they won without groups, I think because he has a group is what makes people hate him more, which makes him better heel. If he didn't have the Singh brothers, he'd be boring. And like no one would be behind him. I think that's because of that.
You're right. It
makes it more like okay, well, what's gonna happen?
Sure, it adds an element to it because he's the leader of a heel group and adds an element to it. But
you can't always win.
But this whole thing, regardless of how he wins matches, this entire thing is a marketing ploy. You cannot tell me that.
I think that's part of it.
It is entirely.
It's because of his look. It's because of the promotion.
So he took steroids.
Everyone's taking steroids.
There are a lot of guys in the WWE
a lot of guys.
now.
There's some.
I don't think AJ has taken steroids. I don't think Kevin Owens has taken steroids.
I can't pull him. I can't say, oh, he's taking. I mean, you never know. Like
Jinder?
I think. No. I'm saying that.
Because if you don't think he's taking steroids,
no, I'm not saying
he's got the 3 signs that he took steroids.
No, I'm saying that a bunch of wrestlers probably is taking steroids, but we don't know about it. WWE can hide that stuff. You know what I mean? I can't say he takes steroids. I can't pull him out of the bunch.
I don't think I should justify it.
Yeah, exactly.
But he took steroids to get bigger because he was not big.
He was not big.
There are photos from I think April of last year where his stomach and his chest were not big. So he took steroids because he had that much rapid growth. And he'll say, oh, it's the diet thing. Well, yeah, steroids, you also need to work out a lot in a diet. He's got back knee. and he's got veins that are popping out of his arms constantly.
Yeah.
Those are 3 telltale signs of steroids. Then WWE decides that they want to embrace the Indian market, which cool, that's great. Those 2 reasons are why he got this push. But, and if it's like, if they want to hit the Indian market, honestly, WWE, I think you're lacking in white guys from Southern California. You're lacking in that market. So why don't you give me that push? I'll take a bunch of steroids. You can hire me. I'll take a bunch of steroids, and then you put that title on me. Because that's apparently the only reason, the only 2 reasons you need in order to get a main event push is WWE needs to identify a market, and then you need to look big. And that's why he's getting the fucking push. It is partially Vince McMahon, but Vince is the reason for that.
I mean,
it's
he
ridiculous.
he might not be deserving of a push. I do agree with that.
That goes
but
the same for Roman too.
My thing is,
Roman's not like the reason he wears that.
He's a big guy.
He wears that chest protector
because he does not. Yeah,
he is not.
It's just his
bulky.
arms.
It really is. It's his arms and the fact that he's like 6'7".
Yeah.
But he can also.
That's what I'm saying. It goes the same for Roman with gender. I think
Roman is a better wrestler. He has a bigger repertoire
of
moves.
He's also been on the main thing longer. I think
Jinder's been in WWE and then got fired from WWE and then had to come back. Jinder has been in WWE as long, or started in WWE, I think before Roman started, and was on the main roster before then. And then he wasn't good, and so he left. And then he came back on the roster and still wasn't really that good. And it wasn't until he all of a sudden got super beefy and all of a sudden WWE tried to get into the Indian market. And so did that. And so he got the push. He got a main event push.
My thing is, okay, yeah, those things factor him getting a push. My thing is that he's done well with it, with the opportunity, with a guy like Romeo's not going to like this, with a guy like Dean Ambrose who's given the opportunity, and I don't see him doing well with the opportunity that he's given. You know what I mean?
What do you mean, like as in what an opportunity?
They gave like for instance, they gave Dean Ambrose the champ, and I thought it was one of the worst runs in SmackDown.
Okay, well my thing is that this thing sparked up all over the world to the point which got India's attention, and I think.
Well, we don't know if it got India's attention because they have no way of calculating that. It's just they can tell international attention and they can tell domestic attention. So we don't know yet if this has worked. We really don't, and we won't know until August or September when this is played out. But if it doesn't play out, what happens to Jinder? What do you honestly think is going to happen to Jinder?
He'll still be around. He'll be like the Rusev.
To be honest,
I highly doubt. I think if this move does not work out, he's just going to fall back to being a jobber.
I highly doubt it because
I think he'll be like another Rusev. Dude, Rusev doesn't have that great of a wrestling either, in my eyes. He doesn't really do much.
No, Rusev is a way better wrestler.
Yeah,
he's a way better wrestler than Jinder. No. Not even close. Rusev is a way better wrestler than Jinder.
Rusev had Lana too that distract people. It'll be the same. It'd be the same.
It's the same thing when it comes to him being a heel. I
think they would both have the same impact. Like
my thing is if like you said, this doesn't work.
We'll get the chance to see Rusev without Lana because
they're gonna be
split.
But I think Rusev and Jinder will have a thing. Maybe. I don't know though.
I don't know if they'll bring that over from Raw or not because they started it on Raw and then all of a sudden
it's like
whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It was a good argument.
This is gonna be one of the worst failed marketing ideas that WWE is gonna have. It's gonna fail.
I highly doubt
it's gonna fail
because the thing is he's getting heat.
But he's
if nobody didn't give him heat, I don't think it would. Then WWE.
Carmella had heat for all this time. Ava Marie has more heat, and you can't tell me that she.
Well, Ava Marie dropped the ball because she took Adderall and then she quit.
But you think about it's great because he's getting all of this heat. The thing that's gonna make him a good heel is if he sustains feuds and has good matches. And so far, he has not had good matches. It hasn't been long enough for him to sustain a feud, which them putting the belt on him is going to continue a little bit of a feud with Randy.
He's set up to have good matches. Let me tell you why. Yes, he is because he's going to face a guy. He's going to face a guy probably like AJ. He's probably going to face a guy like Shinsuke.
Didn't have a good match.
I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good match.
You can't have a good match with fucking AJ Styles.
I thought it was pretty. No, thank you. I think he had a good match
with AJ
and
Styles.
plus, they're not going to showcase so.
He's only fought Randy, and Randy's,
Well,
Randy's good in the
he's
ring. I just like,
he's boring now.
He is boring in the ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
which is why again this main event
if he faces maybe I don't know who's a heel right now or a face. Sami Zayn, that'd be a great match. I could see that going down. Sami Zayn.
I think because I feel like there's guys to help Jinder carry in the match. Jinder doesn't have to. He
should be able to do that on his own.
Not everybody can wrestle.
But you're being paid to be a wrestler. You should be good.
Okay, yes, you're being paid to be a wrestler, but at the end of the day, it's all about entertainment. If there's no entertainment, we're not watching.
Exactly,
we're not watching at all.
It shouldn't be one person in the match that's got to carry it. It needs to be the two people in the match.
Sometimes yes, because John Cena is not a great wrestler, but his personality brings so much heat into a match. You know?
I get what you're saying.
It's just not. His entire character got elevated too quickly. If he would have had a slower push,
I do agree.
And stole the U.S. title, like destroyed Kevin Owens, and all of a sudden he's the U.S. champion, and then he got the heat holding the U.S. title.
But it'd be the same thing. It's the same thing. I don't think so.
The same thing because it's not the world title.
It's the world because he's getting attention because they push him as the main guy.
He's the main
heel,
but he doesn't deserve
with the U.S. You can't
make him a face because he's different. No one will be behind that.
Well, you can't make him a face because he doesn't have a good personality.
No, the thing is, go ahead.
Personality and his only promos every single time he's come out is you don't like the way I look, you don't like the way I talk. Let me talk to my people in my language.
That's what he is.
Yeah, that's what he is.
That's boring. AJ was able to be a dynamic heel. Kevin Owens is able to be a dynamic heel. Triple H was able to be a dynamic heel.
Oh, don't compare those guys to Triple H. Triple H is in the whole league.
But I'm saying these guys, these are good representations of heels. CM Punk was able to be a dynamic and a good heel. It was able to get CM Punk had the Straight Edge Society as a heel, and then he always kind of had his little thing of being the Straight Edge thing.
And then he was with Paul Heyman.
But when you have a very one-sided and this is the only thing that this guy is, it gets boring. That's why John Cena got boring to people because it was one thing. That's why Bayley's kind of losing a little bit of her kind of star power because she's one type of person and one thing. You need to be dynamic. And you need to build up the
I think you just need to give him a chance because it is early. Yeah. And yet it's way too early. So let's see what he does.
And he had a lackluster match with AJ.
Let's see what he does. Let's see if he does something different with the next coming weeks in the pay-per-views, or if they're gonna continue with him being champ.
Like I said, we'll see. If this doesn't work out, and by August or September it doesn't work out, this is going to be one of the worst possible decisions that WWE's writers could come out
There's been
with.
some bad decisions. There's been worse.
I think it's a very good attempt. I think it's
risky. It is risky.
But so risky that if it fails, it's going to be his move, the Colossus. It'll be a colossal failure. It'll be a colossal.
I don't think so, man.
They only put the belt on him for the Indian market. That's why they did it. They put the belt on him to try and explode into the Indian market. And if they don't do it, it's going to be a huge failure. It's going to ruin potentially good feuds that could have happened at that point. And it just kind of makes Randy look like he had a crappy reign.
I mean,
they could have put better.
Randy Orton has many titles, so this reign will. But we're not gonna remember this reign.
That's
he had many title reigns.
I really don't think. I think it's good because if it doesn't work out, then I don't think people will really remember it too much. I think
you'll remember it as being, oh my God! Remember when Jinder Mahal had the WWE title?
I really don't.
It'll still be remembered.
Main event division tanked.
I really don't think he's gonna fall off, dude. I think he'll always be relevant.
Oh, that was what I was gonna say. Him being what's gonna happen after him being champion? He's not gonna be in the gutter because he already has a chance. So his next thing would probably be with the mid card.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He may not get back into the main event, but at least with this, he's always going to be a mid-card kind of guy. So, I don't know.
But let's move on, guys. That was a good one.
That was good.
No. I like it. It's getting beautiful. I love it. I love the arguments. Let's get to Raw.
Did anything really happen on Raw?
I don't.
Yeah.
Raw's
Bray, you don't have to. Bray Wyatt just kind of rambled about Brock Lesnar and how he's a savior.
I honestly,
he kind of got really engaged with the crowd.
Bray's promo this week I thought was a lot better than his normal promos. It had a lot more direction in it than because a lot of his promos
more power. Because he doesn't have the Wyatt family. Is the only way to do it with the crowd. So I thought I like that a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That was interesting.
I think that'll be a good fatal 5-way.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
at
really
Extreme
good.
Rules. That'll be a really good match.
Let's talk about Elias Sampson, the Drifter, getting a first match against Dean Ambrose.
I didn't like the way this match ended.
I didn't see the match.
It was a good match.
Really?
I like the Drifter.
How did they set up? How did he get the match?
Kurt Angle was talking to I think it was like
was it Cass?
No, it wasn't Cass. It was someone else. He was talking to somebody, and then because I was later, because Cass was like, "Oh, you better find." Well, yeah. It was someone else, and then he's just playing Drifter comes and plays a guitar, and then Kurt's like, "You know, you haven't had a match yet. You're gonna face Dean Ambrose," and he's like, "Okay." And then that's how it happened, but
it was a spark.
So he goes out, and then Dean just wrestles, and then it was a good match, man. Like they went head to head, pretty good.
Who won?
It was
Elias Sampson won by disqualification.
And this was very interesting. I liked how they did this because
I don't like how they did this.
No, listen, because at Extreme Rules, it's if it's DQ, like if Dean gets DQ'd, then Miz wins the belt no matter what. That's that rule. You know what I'm saying? So what Miz did was he beat up Elias Sampson. So if Elias Sampson goes and beats up the Miz at Extreme Rules, Dean Ambrose automatically loses the belt.
Yeah.
So he put him into that mix. That's why I liked it a lot.
That
because it's mind games.
It did do that. Yeah. The reason I didn't like the finish was it ruined the momentum of the match.
Oh no,
I totally agree. The two of them
yeah.
were having such a good match, and it was just like to finish the match with a DQ. It was like
I totally agree. But their matches have always finished with a DQ. It's been killing me with that too. Well, with Miz and Dean Ambrose's feud, and but I like that the Miz, you know,
you're right. It does bring a good element.
Yeah.
My thing is why they
go ahead. The title.
My thing is why they put him in a position to start so high, like with
Elias
Dean
Sampson?
Ambrose. Yeah, I think that makes no sense.
How is that putting him high?
Because you're putting him with the mid carders, like he's have a match.
Who would you want him to be with? Would you want him to win against a jobber?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
that's boring. You want to put him against a guy that the fans are, because he's a heel and he's trying to heel heat, in which he did that at the beginning.
Heel, by the way,
the way that he and the way that he's constantly gotten heat was him like playing guitar and random points.
Of course.
But when he came out, he was sitting in the middle of the ring, and JoJo announced, like, "Ladies and gentlemen, Elias Sampson," and then he started to like play guitar and sing a song, and that was like
started booing.
And started booing, and so he was gaining heel heat and like that. So you know, if you want him to, you really want to establish him as a heel, why not put him up against
the highest face? Or
not necessarily like, regardless of
already
of
in
Dean's
the Intercontinental picture.
He's not in the Intercontinental. It's why not put him up against someone who is a good wrestler, good worker, and can have good matches, and they did. They had a great match. It really put him on the card and made him noticeable. He isn't really in the Intercontinental title picture.
Okay,
he's not been established as really being that, but he had a good beginning match with a tested veteran.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a really good match, man. But like we said earlier,
and also he didn't have a definitive win, so once again, he's not really.
He hasn't really got no record yet.
Anyway. Because he didn't beat. He didn't beat Dean Ambrose. It was the Miz DQ Dean.
Let's move on, man. Enzo was found beat up. I don't know what that was about. That was interesting.
I think I know what that's about.
Did you? I mean,
actually, I missed that too.
so Cass or someone, some ref or something goes up to Cass, and Cass was like, "What's up?" And then they find Enzo like all beat up,
unconscious.
He's
basically.
like unconscious, and they ask him, "Well, who did it?" And he had no idea who did it. And everyone kind of targeted it was Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I think it's different.
I don't know.
I think it's Big Cass then.
No. I think it's the Revival. Because which one of them got injured? Was it Dash?
I think you're right, Dash. Yeah.
So, I think it was them because he's about to be back from. I think we're at 4 weeks on his injury, and his injury was I think a 6-week window, and so I think they're trying to set that up because it's a tag team. It's the Revival and Enzo and Cass. And
that makes sense. Yeah.
I could see that.
Because their whole thing is they're the Revival is like beating people up. Yeah. That's their thing.
That makes sense. I could also see Apollo and Titus though. I mean,
but they're kind of having a thing with Kalisto right now.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, it could be a lot. It could be a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That was very interesting. We'll see how that works out. Let's move on. What else we got?
There was some women's division stuff.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss hit Mickey James.
No,
with
I
a
see
kendo
that.
Stick,
Yeah, I saw that.
Bailey kind of came out and saved her.
Saved Mickey James.
Yeah.
Finn Balor fought Carl Anderson.
Yeah.
And then Paul Heyman spoke to Finn Balor saying that he's not.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that he's
that was
not,
really talked him up.
He's not an underdog. That he's Brock Lesnar's Finn's victim.
Yeah.
That was interesting, man. I've never seen that side of Paul Heyman before. It was pretty cool how they did that a lot.
That's why.
That's why I think it.
I think Finn is gonna win.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Yeah. Think about let's say if they something happened. Let's say if Finn Balor fought Brock Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire. Finn loses. But then he wants a rematch at SummerSlam. I could see the Demon versus the Beast kind of mark.
It's gonna be Roman,
you know what I mean?
Brock at SummerSlam.
No, they're not gonna put that match.
Oh yeah, they will.
They're not gonna put that match.
Demon.
But it'll be that
think
match,
about
and
the
Braun's
Beast
gonna come back and interfere.
But I think the Beast versus the Demon is what they want to head towards.
I think so too. I think that'd be really. I mean, we haven't seen the Demon yet.
And in a while, and I think that's gonna be at SummerSlam.
And I think it's good to have a story with that if they're gonna do it. So, interesting. Definitely like to see that. And then Sasha Banks beats Alicia Fox in a rubber match. I thought they should have saved that match at Extreme Rules. I don't know why they just did it for Raw. If you're gonna do a rubber match, do it,
Yeah, do it at
Extreme Rules. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that?
Go ahead.
I would like them to continue this feud. I don't know.
I think they should do more with the feud.
Yeah,
like show some backstage scenes, have them talk.
Well, they did do a little bit of a backstage scene.
Yeah,
with,
but
I don't like him.
You don't like Noam Dar?
No, his jacket's too much.
It's funny that he's kind of now taken the Alicia Fox role that she had on 205 Live, where it's like, she was the valet on 205 Live and all of that and didn't really do anything. Now Noam Dar is the valet in the women's division.
Makes sense.
And so they've kind of flipped it now.
Yeah.
Kept it along, and it's...
I don't know if they're really...
But I think they should build a storyline with
that. Build a storyline, keep the feud going.
They're just fighting.
Because the two of them have pretty good in-ring chemistry together.
That's what my problem with that.
Let's see what else. Oh, the Matt Hardy versus Sheamus and winner decides stipulation.
Matt Hardy won.
Why did they not do a ladder match?
I don't know.
I thought that's what they were gonna say. Yeah.
When he said steel cage, I was like, like,
I'm
not gonna do a TLC match.
Maybe hard.
I think because they expected it to be a ladder match. Everyone Sheamus and
but
Cesaro,
still,
so
that's still like that's the Hardys thing. Even if they expected it, it's still the Hardys' yard.
No, I agree. I don't know, man. I think I don't know how that's gonna work out. I've never really seen a tag team in the steel cage.
No, there's been tags. There've been tags. Actually, Hardy's been in a lot. But that's interesting.
And then another thing, man. Lately, there's been a lot of technology problems, man. Like Samoa Joe came out the last match.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins' entrance.
Seth's entrance.
Because I was like,
but Corey Graves was really quick on it, being like, "Oh, that's Bray
White.
playing mind games with people." He was really quick to be like, "Oh no, that wasn't a technical failure. That was like a Bray Wyatt thing."
And I don't know, man. It's been pretty like.
It's crazy because that's WWE like.
Yeah,
and that's really
very
so many
weird
there was,
for them.
On SmackDown, someone's mic, who the hell was talking? Oh, it was Breezango, and like Fandango was trying to talk.
Oh yeah, and they kept switching the
Tyler,
mics.
yeah,
They kept. Yeah, it was weird.
So I don't know what the hell's going on with their backstage crew, man.
I don't know. Maybe it's just somebody's debuting, so they just
it's
messing up with it. And maybe like there's a segment where Vince McMahon comes in and dresses the WWE
shit out of somebody.
Seriously,
somebody's been messing with the production. You're fired. All of you guys are fired. And you see CM Punk come back.
I don't know, man. It's been interesting. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. They really need to fix it. And then I guess we can go back to SmackDown. You guys want to talk about that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, one thing I do want to mention about Raw, I liked that they started to have some tension between Roman and Seth.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
And I really like that. They're gonna have a match next week. I would want them if Seth or Roman are not in the Universal title picture. If Finn Balor does end up winning at Extreme Rules, I would really like Roman and Seth to have a bona fide rivalry with each other, to be like, let's get this tension out. There's still tension from
Dean's there too.
Do that exactly. You could put Dean in there. I really
I could see that being SummerSlam.
Because they did it last year a little bit, but I feel like they kind of wasted the triple threat on Battleground.
I think
and they just never, to me, really.
Well, because Roman messed up because he got suspended.
Yeah, that kind of hurt.
He got suspended.
That really did hurt.
I think if Finn wins the Money in the Bank, or Finn wins the Extreme Rules, and then if Dean beats Miz, I think Dean, Seth, and Roman could all fight for the Intercontinental title.
That'd be pretty cool.
Dean, Seth, and Roman.
SummerSlam or Great Balls of Fire, either two would be awesome. And that'd be good.
That'd be interesting.
See, like the Shield fighting for the Intercontinental. So that'd be really cool.
That'd be interesting. Yeah.
But yeah, I like that a lot, man. It's good to have.
I just hate the and me and my cousin was talking about this while we were watching it. How stupid, like, when Roman was going for the Superman punch and then he accidentally hits Seth Rollins and Seth Rollins gets upset. Like, dude, it was an accident. Like,
I mean, but that's always a WWE thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's just so stupid,
it is,
you know?
That's like a classic WWE thing of what they do.
I'm just like, come on now. Like, obviously, he didn't mean to hit you, but I guess it's a wrestling thing, you know?
Get pissed, man. You hit me, dog.
To SmackDown,
let's see. So we got the Money in the Bank contestants. Basically, it's going to be AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Shinsuke, and then Kevin Owens. You know, he kind of cried his way in, which was interesting.
He
Baron Corbin's in it or no?
Yeah, Baron Corbin's in it. Pretty much all those top guys is in the Money in the Bank. How do you guys like the contestants that are in it? Do you think Kevin Owens deserves to be in it?
I think it'll be.
They all deserve to be.
Sure.
In it. Yeah.
I mean, again,
I don't think because it takes away from the U.S. Championship. Like, is he not gonna? I'm guessing he's not gonna have a match at Money in the Bank now. Yeah.
So, I mean, AJ's in the match too, and they're gonna be feuding within the match.
They have storylines. I mean,
but it's just
they don't have to defend every title. Every
exactly.
pay-per-view.
Yeah, they don't.
It's just
that card is just gonna be that match, the championship match, and then probably a
tag match and women's match.
That's 4. Yeah, 2.
I think it's gonna be 2.
But I'm telling you, don't forget about Rusev, bro. I think he's gonna be.
Rusev. I think will have something to do with the Money in the Bank thing. Like taking somebody out.
Matches. I don't know.
Well, okay, a tag title match.
Yeah, and then you got the Money in the Bank, the championship, and then a women's
match.
Yeah, so I think there's gonna be 2 women's matches. I really do. I think though whoever will win this match next week will have a match against Naomi. And honestly, I think they might end up doing a women's Money in the Bank. Because they would have 4. They would have 4 people.
But they're having a number 1 contenders next week.
That's what I'm saying. So the 4 people that don't win the number 1 contenders could be in the match.
Okay,
they could debut Lana.
Okay.
And then if they really wanted to find something for Summer Rae to do, SmackDown could trade for Summer Rae, and then they could put Summer Rae and have 6 people, or they could do 4 or 5 people that are Money in the Bank.
Who do you guys think is gonna win that women's number 1 contenders?
I kind of want Carmella to win it. I really do. I think it's her time.
The women's?
Yeah.
I think Charlotte. I think they're not done with that Charlotte Naomi yet. I
could see that too. Yeah.
I think it's they're trying to finish that off. And I think Charlotte being champ would be
or maybe and then maybe Carmella wins the women's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be. I don't know. That'd be cool, man.
I don't know. They need to do more with Naomi as champ.
Yeah, she hasn't.
It's
I agree.
Kind of stale and it's disappointing because I think she can be really good.
It is.
But
all right.
I don't know.
How do you guys liking the Punjabi celebration? I know you didn't watch it.
No,
I loved it.
I didn't watch SmackDown out of protest.
Actually, it was. No, I thought it was really good how like his dancers came out there and. Actually, even from the start of the show, how they always put the carpet out for him.
Yeah.
And he came out with his title, and then the celebration came on. He went down to the ring. Probably said the same
thing. Like, you don't like the way that I look, and you don't like the way that I talk. And
pretty much.
But I'm exactly. Oh man.
Well, they pretty much. They're gonna make T-shirts.
What a big surprise.
They're gonna make T-shirts.
They
had
one.
A lot of
they have a T-shirt now for him.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
They had Maharaja all over the crowd. They had Dohinder Jinder. They had bunch of Jinder Mahal just signed.
Yeah.
He's actually getting pretty good crowd attention. I don't know if that was just part of the promo or not, but
it was
sure
really good.
They probably because from the reaction that Chicago gave, nobody likes that he won. So they probably planted some of that. Yeah, this is his shirt. It says the modern day Maharaja.
Oh, okay.
And it has like an elephant on it.
My only disappointment with the celebration,
other than everything about it, because it was Jinder being in it, I agree.
I just thought that they could have caused some turmoil, and then like maybe Randy could have done kind of and
cool.
gave him an RKO or something like that. But
that would have been
a good one.
Because Randy runs in and just RKOs him.
Yeah.
Everyone's like.
You know what I mean? Kind of give a little drama. But I do, yeah. But
that goes back to marketing though. I think that's what they're trying to stick with.
But yeah, but
the
celebration was really good. The only I like Jinder on the mic, but the way he projects it, he talks too normal. He should talk how he talks in his language.
He does a lot of facial expressions.
Robotic. That's my problem with him. It's
I am the champ.
Yeah. he's robotic. It's just the same thing. He's like a broken record player constantly.
There's no emotion.
No, his only emotion. But he should talk when he's like how he talks in his language.
Exactly.
That's how he should talk.
He doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Because when he talks in his language, he's like, but then he goes to English. Yeah, so
exactly.
But overall, I thought it was really good.
I agree, man. I think
getting heavy,
yeah. See how you
see what I'm saying?
Sorry.
It's heavy.
It is heavy.
That's why the past couple episodes I've been like leaning back like this. That thing's weighing me down.
But no, dude. What was I saying? I thought we'll see what happens, man. WWE's got a lot of stories going on right now. So
yeah, they better pay. They better make it pay off.
Summer's coming around, so
SummerSlam.
I say if they want a new storyline, they get to market to white guys in Southern California. So I'll take some roids.
What about the Haitians and the Puerto Ricans?
That's like
Puerto Ricans got the colognes right now.
Yeah.
They have no track. I don't know what's going on.
But let me see. Did they have it? Yeah, the Crime Time were Haitian, but yeah.
Were they?
Shad, I think. Shad.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I think he was Haitian, but yeah.
I thought they were just from Brooklyn.
There's a lot of Haitians in Brooklyn.
There you go. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then.
So I guess it makes sense. Yeah.
What else happened?
That's it, man. That's all I got.
They had the cool tag match at the end of the yeah.
Yeah. I like the little
I like the AJ and Shinsuke.
Yeah, the little promo they had,
that's cool because they have a lot of history.
What if AJ and Shinsuke become the tag team champions?
That'd be interesting.
I don't think AJ should be in the tag team division. Though.
Yeah, I don't either. I think he should.
It takes away from
consistently in the
like Y2AJ was good enough. I think they should just stop it. Unless the club comes back, then you could do that.
Yeah, but they're on Raw.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see, man. Yeah.
SmackDown, honestly, SmackDown better start picking it up.
I like SmackDown.
These past 2 weeks, past few weeks, I've not really liked it.
Once it gets closer to Money in the Bank, I think it's gonna. I think once Money in the Bank is good.
They got Shane back.
In my opinion, they've had plenty of time since WrestleMania to develop good feuds, and they really have not.
But I love Money in the Bank because it's like whoever wins. We have no idea when the hell, what the hell.
I mean, last year
that's why I love
that was awesome.
Yeah, Dean did it the same night. Yeah.
My disappointment with the Money in Bank is why in Why in the hell is only for SmackDown?
Yeah, I agree. But then how are you gonna mix both? There'd just be
it would go
so many
it would go
big matches,
and it would just go against
like 4.
It would go against the way they're doing pay-per-views now. I agree. It's kind of
weird. Just have one briefcase, and that one person can cash in either champion.
Royal Rumble,
yeah,
like
either
Royal
champion.
Rumble,
Instead of just having one Money in the Bank for SmackDown.
It would be cool if they stopped doing a Money in the Bank pay-per-view and just put that match somewhere. Like put
it back on WrestleMania maybe. I don't know.
I feel like that match really deserves to be like a main event type match.
Yeah.
When it's in WrestleMania, it's just like some second or third match.
Oh,
in the card.
I agree.
I feel like they could take the Money in the Bank match and maybe put it in SummerSlam, like Survivor Series.
The
Survivor Series
idea.
match is the main event. Royal Rumble is the Royal Rumble. WrestleMania has to be a world title. That could be SummerSlam's thing.
The thing that's hard with that, then, if Money Bank's gonna be the main event, is you have to have certain superstars in the Money in the Bank to carry it. Yeah. And they're not going to put all the big stars in that match.
Well, I mean, it would basically be the big stars minus the 2 people fighting for the world title. That basically, in my opinion, that basically what it is.
But the Money in the Bank is for guys who's
never had
break into like Sami Zayn.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I get what you mean. Yeah.
Dean Ambrose, which that's basically him.
Yeah. I guess.
It is. I mean, it put him in the world title picture, and he won. It really did.
It didn't work, but I don't know.
I would like SmackDown to start.
I think SmackDown just needs
fleshing out these storylines a little bit better, and not like rushing to do something.
It's so hard because they only have like 2 hours. It's so hard to just.
2 hours is a lot of time.
I like that's. I think it's
honestly,
better.
It's 2 hours of TV time, but it's probably like only like an hour and 15.
This is I like that because I like 2 hours for SmackDown because it's like nonstop, boom, 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 boom. As for Raw, sometimes it can lag because they drag matches. Or they'll drag promos because it's 3 hours. You know what I mean? It's too much.
Like the whole, what was it, last week? Like literally everyone came out in the Fatal 5. I'm like, dude, you don't need to have everyone talk. You know what I'm saying?
Like seriously, like. But it just lags sometimes, and that's why sometimes I fall asleep in the middle of the.
It makes
like I miss that thing. I mean the drifter thing.
That's my another thing. There's no groups anymore, dude. There's no like there's no Shield. There's no.
Like big factions.
Yeah.
They need a
big
top
factions that aren't like main guy
or
and
tag teams.
jobbers.
Yeah,
It's like there's Jinder's got a faction, but it's main guy and just 2 dudes who.
There used to be like groups where like there was tag teams and then like other like DX was just so huge. Evolution
and that they have a chance to do that
Nexus.
with Roman.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I think that would make more of a story if they did that. They're trying to do that with the women's, with the welcoming committee. You know.
Well, what would be a good group is make Roman the top heel guy, then put Samoa Joe, then put the Usos, and then put Nia Jax, and then you have like a big Samoan domination.
The nation of the Samoan nation.
But then you have the best wrestler. You have like a great tag team. You have.
Be smart.
I think Samoa Joe as like the destroyer, so he doesn't have to talk much. He
would be good like upper mid card guy.
So he'd be like to get to Roman, you have to get to him. You know what I mean? Then you have the women with Nia Jax
and Tamina too.
Or Tamina. Tamina.
Yeah.
Or you could put Tamina in there. Like they could make a big group with that.
They could.
I agree.
We'll see. But they're not gonna do it. It's the WWE.
They could.
I could. But like it'd be cool to see more story with Groot. I think that's how it used to be back then. And it's just kind of like now everyone's just kind of floating around.
They'll figure it out. Hopefully.
I sure hope so.
Man.
Hopefully Jinder will drop the title soon because he doesn't deserve it. But.
I'm just happy he won. I don't care at this point.
Because he's the champ.
That's right. That's right.
Like regardless of holding that belt, I know. It could have been It could have been anybody else, and I wouldn't have cared this much. The fact that it was fucking Jinder.
I know who's pissed right now. God. Drew McIntyre, Heath Slater. Like the 3MBs, man. They've been working
Heath
for
Slater
a long
to beat
time.
Randy Orton. Would have been like, yeah, he can feed his kids. He's got a pool.
See, that's the
Heath Slater has more storyline development and would deserve that title more than Jinder. Yep.
I do agree. I give it to you. I give that to you.
That's the end of the episode, everybody.
Rhino fights him for it at the end.
Yeah.
I give that to you. I'm just, my point was just Jinter. I think he's done well with his opportunity.
Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see. It was a really good episode. A lot of arguing. We're definitely happy to see what's going on the next couple weeks. Extreme Rules is coming up in what? 10
about 2 weeks.
No, it's next weekend.
Not this coming weekend, but the next.
But the next weekend. Okay.
So
how
many days is that?
10 days.
Wow.
Something like that.
10
wow.
days.
10 days from
That's quick.
From this
Thursday.
filming, guys.
Damn.
Yeah, this is Thursday.
Yeah. Not the date.
But yeah, so hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy that Memorial Day weekend. It's gonna be really fun. And yeah, you guys.
Happy birthday, man!
Thank you.
Birthday.
Thank you.
Romeo's birthday is in the house.
He's 43 today.
That's alright. But I am officially champ. I got my new belt, so we're gonna
redesign, rebuild, reclaim.
We're gonna have a triple threat match going on at Extreme Rules.
Yeah,
next
week.
Very interesting.
Next week that'll be.
We'll make our predictions.
We
gotta
will
make our predictions for Extreme Rules next.
I think what we should do is we should all pick one person in that fatal 5-way.
That's gnarly. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're the champ. No, you're the champ.
First?
You pick first.
All right, fine.
And then we'll coin flip for that, because I'm rightfully deserve a rematch, but you earned it as well. Yeah, you're the money in the bank. You've got the money in the bank briefcase.
I can cash it in at any time.
I deserve my rematch.
That's fine.
So I think you get first dibs on a pick. We'll coin flip.
We coin flip.
We can't have the same person. And if it's one of the other two dudes, title's vacated. I don't know. Or you keep it. I really don't know. Yeah.
No, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
But yeah, guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend. That's your show. Take care, guys. Keep watching us.
Yeah.